If you ever feel like you need a change in your life, try playing ascending fourths. It takes 12 fourths before you get back to the note you started on. I started on a C here. And I feel like as you ascend, there's like a growing tension, but because there's a consistent pattern to how you're moving, everything still feels intentional and musical. And what happens is, since I'm playing this C major chord underneath, the character of the chord changes with each additional note. There's a sort of release of tension that happens at the end, because at the beginning we've got the root, the fourth, and then we get the flat 7, and then we get the flat 3rd, or the sharp 9 over the C major chord, and then we get to the flat 6, and then the flat 2, and then the flat 5 or the sharp 4, and then we're up to the major 7th, which is like, should be resolved, but it's kind of weird, and then we go up to the major 3rd, and then up to the major 6th, and we're back in major land around here towards the end of the sequence. But it gets pretty tense pretty fast. And so we're just going up in perfect fourths and listening to how that shapes things. Now what I really like to do is use this as an opportunity to practice harmony and practice composition. So what I'll do is I'll get to a tense note, and when I'm feeling like it, like maybe I get to this flat 9 here, I try to make the flat 9 chord make sense, either through melody, like, and resolve it that way, or by creating a chord underneath the flat 9 that makes the flat 9 suddenly sound like it really belongs where it is. So like, for instance, we could play a D flat major when we get to the D flat. So it could be something like this. That's really pretty. How many different chords can we think of that have D flat in it? And let's try playing them on that D flat. I'm not actually going to go through every chord that has a D flat in it, but let's try some. What about D flat? What if it was C sharp and it's the major 7? C sharp, D flat. It's a nice modulation from the C major world into the D major world. Why don't we try going up maybe to the flat 6 here, the sharp 5. It's a little bit of a harmonic major melody, which is just major with a flat 6 in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, flat 6, major 7, 1. What if we, instead of using melody to justify this A flat, what if we use a chord? So we need to find a chord with the A flat in it. So what about F minor? A flat would be the 3rd of an F minor chord. Let's try that. That's F minor 7. Where the A flat here is the 3rd. And then back to the C major chord again. It's just a nice meditative process, I find. Let's keep going. Ooh, the flat 5 or the sharp 4. Happily in Lydian. Let's try making that F sharp into the major 7 of a G major 7 chord. pretty cool. Try that again. Wow. Dank. So yeah, I love this ascending fourths. Things get spicy, and we just play a chord that has the spicy note in it to justify it, or we play a nice melody. You can hear that there's a lot of lenience towards dissonant notes or just kind of out there melodies because we've established something so confidently. You can tell there's a lot of lenience to do dissonant notes or out there melodies once you've played a bunch of parallel. You can tell there's a lot of lenience towards dissonance and out there melodies after you've played a bunch of ascending fourths, because it takes us very confidently out into the world of like altered sounds and interesting kind of mushy harmony. The fourths just sound so confident and so spicy. I hope you give this a try and have fun with it. It's hard to do on a guitar if you're holding down a chord because you have to play the fourths. It's really easier on a piano, but you can use this compositionally. If you're writing for two guitarists or just multiple instruments, you can have one person be playing the melodic fourths while the other person's holding down the harmony and changing chords and all that. It's a composition exercise, it's a theory exercise, and it's just a great thing to improvise and use your ears on, even if you don't know a lot of theory. Give it a try. Please try it.